Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on Freetrailer Group. Now, if you don't know what Freetrailer Group is, it is a company which rents out trailers for companies to then rent out for free to their customers. Now that might sound stupid, but imagine you go to IKEA or any hardware store and you don't have a trailer or you don't want to rent one. Chances are they might be working with Freetrailer. So let's say you go to IKEA and you want to buy a sofa, but you didn't bring a trailer. Then you can get a trailer for free from IKEA using the Freetrailer Group's apps, and then you use the free trailer, drive home with your sofa, and then bring it back to IKEA, and it costs you zero, and it means IKEA gets more revenue because people will have easier time transporting their stuff. And now that is primarily the concept. Now let's go over the graph. I'm just going to make it a bit bigger because I'm going to show the lifetime real quick. As you can see here in the lifetime of this graph, it is not that old. It was publicly traded and first in April in 21, and it launched at around 11 Danish crowns. That is about $2, and then it quickly rose to 30, and then all the way up to 60, and then since then it did have a bit of a tumble all the way back down. It's a quite volatile stock, as you cannot see over here on the RSI. We do have quite bouncy trades down here, both up and down. But we rarely peak below and above, which is quite a nice signal. Then we did have this insane travel up all the way down from here in the bottom down in November from 23 Danish crowns, and now we're trading all the way up here. We were trading all the way up here at almost 90, barely reached 88 kroners, and now we are trading back here down at 72. Now the reason I like this company quite a lot is once they buy a trailer and they lease it out to the company, then they make money all the time on that trailer, which means their margins are bound to increase all the time because of course they need to repair the trailer sometimes, but the chance of them having to repair them while they're in service is quite lower than companies who trade in cars, deal car leasing and stuff like that. So, and they are expanding quite a lot. They have recently just got new contracts in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. Their main market, as you can see, it is a Danish flag. It is a Danish company. But they recently just got in Belgium and Holland, and it is quite interesting stock at the moment. Now, I wouldn't buy it just yet. As you can see, it is trading a bit down here. I personally think there is going to be a death cross here. That is my prediction, at least, because I think it rose a bit too fast. I know it did take a few months, but then again, it is a quite small stock, as you can see. Not even a billion in Danish krones. A billion in Danish kroners is about $300 million. So be a no, it's actually less. It's 1.7. $170 million would be a billion in Danish crowns. So that's just you get the idea of how small the company actually is. So it is trading a bit downwards. Of course, we did see this golden cross, but as you can see, we did have a bit of a tumble here. Now, we did see this fall down back to 75 and then a bit of rebound, but it made this double top. And once it does that, usually it falls down a bit. Maybe it's not going to do the golden cross. We do have a bit of a support line here, so it has to break through smaller ones here. So maybe it's not gonna break through these, which is about 65. I'm not sure, of course, but just the way the pattern is forming, I think personally it's gonna be making a death cross and maybe trade all the way back down here where it did lay trading sideways for quite a while here at 40. So yeah, in the long term, I think this is an incredible company, but right now I wouldn't buy. I would hold. If you have a nice profit in this company, I would maybe take just a smidge off the profit because I think it's going to fall a bit. Now, if you take a look at some stats over here, as you can see, their income, which was what I was talking about, you can see the margin increase quite a lot. Now, once you see these dips, that is going to be when they purchase a lot of new equipment or have large repairs. But as you can see, they slowly but surely make more and more money. So yeah, quite interesting at the moment. And also, as you can see quarterly here, you see some these quarters where they make hardly any money. That is in times when people don't really use trailers that much. They use them most often in the summer and in the winter. That is when most people move, and in the summer when you need to fix your fence or do whatever, you always rent a trailer, of course, from your hardware store. So yeah. Now for the seasonals of this stock, of course, as it is relatively new, as you can see, it performs quite nicely most of the year, and the years where it doesn't really perform is actually still performing incredibly well. As you can see, we have 300%, 100%, 100%, and then this year 28%. And the year it made the least performance, it was 11%, which is quite nice. So yeah, very interesting at the moment. And as you can see, 22 is the worst year, but then again, as you might know, nobody made any real money in 2022. Now the technical TSSL for the day, as you can see here, For the month, it is a buy. It is actually a strong buy in the moving averages, but the oscillator here says it's a sell, so it's 6, 6, 10. Personally, I disagree a bit with the technicals here, but of course this is just an algorithm. But I think the way I'm reading this, it is gonna fall down quite a bit. So yeah, that is at least my take on technicals. Now as you can see, there is no analytics rating on this, and I think that's because it's quite a new company. But very interesting in the long run. I think in the long run, this is going to be a huge company in Europe as itself is, as I don't know any other company which does this. I have tried to find any other companies that does similar stuff as Freetrailer Group, but yeah, I really can't find any. Now, if you did like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.